places.
So what are you thinking?
Or on nurses.
All right.
Oh my God. It was
She's
awesome.
gonna let you know.
We're good.
We're good?
Yes.
Good morning, all. I'd like to call the Sullivan County IDA meeting to order on Monday, May 18th, 11:04. Roll call, Julio,
Good morning, Mr. Siegel.
present.
Mr. Siegel's present, Ms. Lara. Ms. Lara's present, Mr. Steiner.
Here.
Mr. Steiner's present, Mr. Perolo.
Here.
Mr. Perolo's present, Mr. Sykes.
Here.
Mr. Sykes is present.
Okay, great. So I need an approval. Did everybody get a chance to read the April 13th meeting minutes? And are there any thoughts or I need a motion?
I did, and I make a motion to approve.
All right, Kathleen.
I'll
that's the
second.
motion. Who seconded?
Ed.
Ed. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we have bills. I got another set of bills. Communication.
I passed out a revised schedule of payments. Two payments were added and one additional was upgraded. So we have 10 payments in the amount of 15,180.30, and then just down at the bottom, there was an additional to the employee health insurance reimbursements.
Okay, so I need a motion to.
I'm open.
Ed,
I'll second.
Dr. Michael Rogers.
Oh, excuse me.
all in favor?
Oh, I have to call you back.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Any communication or staff report?
I have no additions to the staff report, unless anyone has any questions.
We have a short set of things this morning, but the discussion approval, the first. The committee members, is that?
Well, the committee members and officers, with the board size being reduced from 9 to 7, we need to make.
I thought we did that. The last time, did we not?
We did not update the committee members and officer list.
So I'd like everybody to take a chance, take a second page and see. What we have with myself, chairman, vice chairman Kathleen, treasurer, myself, Kathleen, secretary, assistant secretary Sean, assistant treasurer Scott, our CEO.
Committees as outlined.
Anybody have thoughts?
That's good to me.
Yeah, me too.
Then
Okay.
let's have a motion and a second and a vote approving this slate of officers.
I'll make a motion.
I made a motion,
I'll second.
Ed seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So we have our first resolution directing the recapture of sales, from New York Corporate One LLC. Which one is that?
That
Just
you
vote,
can't,
isn't it?
you can't vote on that. You have a conflict. And they just spend more than they were authorized to spend, so it needs to be recaptured. That's why we collect the reports.
Okay, so what does that actually mean when we recapture?
It means that if they were authorized to buy sales and use tax, otherwise
rewind.
taxable
Okay.
amounts that amounted to $42,000 in sales tax exemption, and they bought $65,000 of sales tax
Right.
exemption. We now have to require them to pay New York State $23,287 for the amount that they spent in excess of what was authorized.
Need a-
You avoid this if, like, Holiday Mountain comes back and asks for it to be increased before you spend the money, but you
Right.
can't
So you
fix it
expect it
after,
first.
can't fix it
without
after
the
the fact.
approval.
I do have to say I like that because it also makes them be accountable. This is a huge benefit that they're giving, and it shows that you guys are right on top of it, and I mean you guys. So thank you.
Okay, so I need a motion for that resolution.
Motion by Joe.
I'll second it.
Our second and all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, all any opposed? That carries. We have, speaking of the scale, we have.
I marked Howard as recusing himself from that vote.
Proving an increase in the authorized sales and activate on more in corporate realty, which is on amount. Each month.
I'll make the motion. I have to say, I think it's incredible.
Yeah.
What he's doing over there. It's the kind of money he's spending there.
Must be a good medicine.
Well, he's got 8 kids in there that
Yes.
actually are good kids.
They're doing a great job.
God
Yeah.
bless them.
And he's doing it year round, which is also something I think it's important is he's keeping, because those are seasonal employees, he's doing his best to make sure that they're used year round so that they're staying. He's
Yeah,
gone
got good
longevity.
energy. good place.
We're lucky we have them there.
His letter of April 8th does a very good job of laying out what he's now proposing to add.
Yeah.
And if you drove by, you can see the old chairlift. It's
Unbelievable.
incredible.
They're reforming the bowl too. They're doing a tremendous amount of work.
That's great. I just need the weather.
Amen.
And
Well, I
think
mean,
the
a good
fact
way,
they're doing
so-
camp is a good thing for local.
Yeah,
too.
because
They're all closed up.
Exactly.
So Ira, you moved that? I didn't hear a
Yes.
second.
Second.
Oh, Ed, got it. Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that's carried. So we have a resolution appointing Rockland Solar CSLC. Do you want to explain that one?
This is another community solar project in the county, so the state has a policy encouraging the development of renewable energy. The County Office of Sustainability back in 2016 asked our IDA to adopt a policy so that it would be convenient for people to build solar in the county. I think we have what, Jen, 19 or 20 projects? This is just another community solar project. This one would be in the town of Rockland. I believe it's on Amber Lake Road.
Yes.
Very straightforward.
Need a motion?
I'll move it.
Ed? Ira,
I'll second
second.
it, yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No. I'm not, I vote counts.
Yeah, you can vote on
I
that.
vote counts. This resolution is, we had a public hearing on last Monday. Did we
The
not?
next one, yes,
This is appointing a mutual development, which is the Eldred Reserve, putting in a spa, correct?
yes.
Is there any discussion? Was there anybody? My feeling, I had heard there was no one at the public hearing.
I think there were people there,
Were
so,
there?
yeah.
The comments received were all in support of IDA assistance for the project. There were a couple of staff members of the existing Eldred Preserve project who spoke, some members of the local business community. So it was positive feedback. And we haven't received any other public comment outside of the public hearing.
Okay.
Was it a new building they're putting up?
They're putting up another structure as a dedicated spa. And whether it comes true or not, according to the cost benefit analysis, more people will come there, which means there'll be more room tax, more sales tax, more food and beverage revenue, more tax on food and beverage revenue.
What's the expected expense for this?
12 million.
Really?
And attracting year round once again,
Oh,
not
I
seasonal.
know they
Nice.
get some massages.
Exactly.
You'll help my back.
It'll help your back. Absolutely, it helps.
Yeah.
Get those hot stones. rub it in.
So,
Are you treating?
I'll
I need a motion.
the first one.
Joey made a motion.
Oh, you got me with the hot stones.
Yeah.
I would never let nobody touch me. I went, I went away with Ellen and Stevie Levine. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the best thing you ever did. It is, I can't wait to get.
We need a second.
I'll second.
They hurt sometimes. You got this when you're late.
Okay, so real quick, to keep this thing on track, I just want to make a comment that kind of dovetails this. Next Monday, the Chatwell Lodge, which is a hotel within Shaven, restaurant, hotel, spa, and amenities is closing. Okay, they don't owe any money, it's not an IDA thing, but they're closing. They can't get traction. Hilton is the one that manages it, can't get traction. So, some of
They knew
their,
the restaurant was open to the public up there.
it is open.
Never knew it.
I didn't know it either.
From town.
I
I
think
did,
It was private.
She did or did not?
I did not get it.
Okay, we're gonna go back then, Howard. The town has not been cooperative in providing us with seeker information, so
For what?
for the spa.
The spa.
The spa was reviewed by the town of Highland Planning Board on a site plan application. We were going to rely on the review by the planning board, which issued a negative declaration, but they haven't given us, despite Jen asking a couple times, copies of their proceedings. So we would like to, Jen has prepared for the board a short EAF, which is the appropriate seeker form for this project. It's you may be viewing it as redundant, but there's no downside in us doing a separate secret review since the town has not given us theirs.
You can do that?
Yeah.
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 Okay, well, yeah. They got issues over there anyways.
So Jen.
There's a reason that and I didn't realize what the reason was, which is what I had said to you about, a couple of negative comments from the town board. Because they felt that this individual has enough money. But that's not, we need jobs.
Well, that was
And
true.
Certainly Hilton has enough money and Chatwell has enough money.
Yes.
And they're closing.
Correct.
So it's not about, we have lots of choices.
I love when people
Part
count
two.
people find, right?
My part one is there. I
Certainly
would cover
something like
part one
that,
from the
that
two.
comes in and we'll hire people from Chatwell are gonna potentially try to get a job.
And the shame is they have absolutely put their money where their mouth is, and they've showed us that they have a beautiful, the preserve as it is right now is an example, is something we're proud of,
Look at the
Why
amount of
wouldn't we
jobs,
support them?
sorry, I mean,
No, you're fine.
look at the number of jobs they're creating and what the pay scale is too.
Yeah.
It's very impressive.
So what are we doing here?
So my recommendation is we do a separate secret review of the project with a short EAF. The town did neg deck the project, but we haven't been able to put our eyeballs on their work, so I think it's best for us to redo it. Jen has filled out a short EAF based upon the information in a part one, which matches their application. The project does not involve any legislative adoption or plan, so the answer to that is no. It does involve an action, permit, or approval from another government agency, so that should be a yes, and that is the Town of Highland Planning Board for a site plan approval. The rest of these, you can respond or just agree with Jen. Does it require a permit under the zoning regulations of the town? The answer is yes. Is it consistent with a comprehensive plan? The answer is yes. Is it consistent with the character of the existing neighborhood? The only thing there is the elder preserve, so that answer is yes. Does the site adjoin a critical environmental area? The answer is no. Will it result in a substantial increase in traffic above present levels?
Yeah.
Okay. Is public transportation involved?
No.
Will there be any pedestrian accommodations like bicycle routes involved in the project?
think
The
so.
answer is no.
Can't afford a car.
Will the proposed action meet or exceed the state energy requirements? We looked at the proposed plans. The answer is yes. Will the proposed action connect to any existing public or private water supply? The answer is yes. Will it connect to any wastewater facilities? The answer is yes. Does the site contain any building or archaeological site on the National Historical Register, Jen? The answer is no. It's not located anywhere near any SHPO controlled location, so the answer is no. Does the proposed action involve a location near a water body? The answer is yes, there's a water body on that site. Would it alter or change the water body? The answer is no, they're building a spa. Does the proposed action contain any species of animal or habitat that is threatened or endangered? The answer is no. Is it in a 100-year floodplain? The answer is yes. Wait a minute, go back up. What is
So
the
there-
endangered animal or species that requires a yes?
Timber rattler.
Okay, so it's near, okay, I got it.
A timber rattler.
Timber rattlesnake.
Could be along with that.
Will the proposed action create stormwater discharge? The answer is yes. Will it flow into other properties? The answer is no. Will the stormwater be directed to existing conveyance systems? The answer is no, there'll be new ones. Does the proposed action include construction or other activities that would result in the impoundment of water? The answer is no. Has a proposed action or any adjoining property been the location of a solid waste landfill? The answer is no. Is it on or near a property subject to remediation of hazardous waste? The answer is no. So based upon those questions, Jen, it's your recommendation that the board adopt a negative declaration?
Yes.
Okay, which is included in the resolution you adopted before, but I didn't realize at the time that Jen had not gotten the information from the town. So we've now done a separate secret.
I appreciate the detail. And it's actually good for us to kind of go through it. Makes us feel about the project, not just approve about it. So, I need a resolution, obviously, right?
No, the resolution,
It's done?
the neg deck was in the resolution you
Okay,
adopted.
Perfect.
We were gonna rely on the town's document
Yep,
if we had.
all right. Gotcha.
If you want to re-adopt that resolution just to be safe, that's fine, or just ask for another vote.
I would like to re-adopt that resolution. Need another vote, so
I vote in favor.
Ira,
Second,
Kathleen second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? No, that carries. Public comment. We have one, Karen, you have anything?
3 minutes.
Yes, I do.
What's so funny?
I'm trying to be a wet blanket. And I hear everything you say. And I have some concerns. I have concerns that people will be living in Pennsylvania and working there. So it'll be a lot longer to recoup any sales tax from them. I look at $2.2 million worth of business, that's 88, that's, no, ridiculous thing. That's $44,000 at sales tax at 4%. Okay, that's our half. Which is $350,000, it'll take 3.9 years to recoup that. Meanwhile, we lost those 3.9 years of additional sales tax. I sit here at many legislative meetings and watch them argue over $10,000, which is a pittance. Okay, in our taxes or wherever it's coming from. But I always rename you the income diversion agency. Because you divert our tax dollars into somebody else's pocket. By giving them those tax breaks. I'm concerned about how many of these people, or do we have a record of how many of these people actually qualify for social benefits? Because they're not paid enough. Should that be? Giving a tax break, we should have to be subsidizing any member of the public who works there, to live, they should be paying enough. As far as the solar project goes, I always find the IDA is very good about adding numbers, but very hard in dividing. What's the unit cost? So over 25 years, how much is that sales tax and all the other stuff really costing at a kilowatt price? Okay, and if that's going to turn off the investor, and I'm not here for the investor, I'm sorry, the investor's not here for me, never has been. They really ran the country backwards for a long time. So, I think that's a legitimate question. How much is it going to cost per kilowatt? You're talking 25 years minimum, up to 40 years max for that site, but we'll go with 25. So never see that cost worked out. And I didn't have time to do that. Next time I will. As far as how much labor is afterwards, you mentioned 14 projects so far. I think we have a history, and we can say, well, we generate X number of jobs per KW for 10,000 kilowatt. All right, good. All right, and we should be able to compare that. I do not like these pick from the air numbers, basically, and I think we have to be a lot tighter. And we, the consumer, pays for this in the end, one way or the other. Like I said, we're not here for the investor. We're here to pay for everything. And I think that we have to become much more diligent on what we're doing with the money that we give away. Thank you.
Appreciate your comments. Thank you. I need a motion to adjourn.
Do we need an
Actually-
executive session?
Hmm?
Do
Why?
we need an executive session?
We need to go
discuss
into
current
executive
litigation?
session.
For what purpose?
The financial affairs of a particular person or organization.
Oh,
Choose one
okay,
of
so,
those words.
well,
Choose one of those
Oh.
words.
One or not both?
Corporation.
It's actually,
It is.
it's actually both.
Yeah.
So the ABL, so they updated their language for what they want us to say. So if we want to do for the corporations, is to discuss the financial history of a particular third-party corporation.
Thank
Can't
you.
can't read the thing out of it. You gotta be much more specific than what it says by law. Yeah,
Okay,
Well, no, they-
we have,
no, they-
oh, we'll vote.
You know, this
We
is
have a
not,
motion.
right,
Question.
We don't have a question, we have a motion.
well, he wants to know if we're gonna do anything when we come back. We have 2 more meetings.
Right, if you're not gonna do anything, when you're gonna come back, then why don't we just get done with the whole agenda and go ahead and go into this?
Because we want to follow the way the board's thought process is.
Well, you're not worried about the other 2 meetings, right? You're
Just for
asking
the
if
board.
there's anything gonna
The
happen.
board.
I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you, so I won't. Well, I may, but I
You
don't,
know what it is.
I got a lot of stuff on my head, so I wanna go through it, whatever, so. I need a motion to go into.
I'll make a motion. Executive session.
Ed is second,
I'll say.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I don't even know what that one is.
How do I know?